Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. I've got behind me a 10 by 20 cabin, and it's a repo. So I just got in a whole bunch of repos in the last couple of days. I haven't even had a chance yet to go through and clean out most of these things, but I wanted to go ahead and quickly get them posted on Facebook because they sell so quickly. So let me turn the camera around and show you this build. Here it is. This is a 10 by 20 cabin. So on that 10 by 20, it's measured from eave to eave, and the 20-foot long includes this 4-foot porch. So that's more like a 16-foot, a 10 by 16 building, all right? Measured from eave to eave. Has a urethane paint. PPG is the name of the company that we get our paints from. That's a PPG urethane paint with the trim and a tan metal roof. Standard on a cabin is a 36 by 80 full-size door, 9 lights for the named 9-light door for the 9 little windows. Okay, that's standard. But this is a repo, so let's keep that in mind. This is used. You'll get a great discount on that building because it's used. Inside, first thing I want you to notice, 2 by 3 windows, 1, 2, 3. They're single pane. Plywood walls, plywood floors. In the walls, the 2 by 4s are 16 inches apart, like you would build in a home. They're double reinforced every third wall stud or every 4 feet. Okay, so single, single, double, single. Then we would have a single and then a double, but here's a window. We double reinforce our windows at minimum, and in this case, it's actually triple reinforced just because of where the window falls. All right, so, and on this one, it's quadruple reinforced. So I want you to pay attention to how we reinforce our windows. That means, what is the importance of a double reinforced or triple or even quadruple reinforced window frame? It means when the doors and windows, well, when the building's delivered, this building, the doors and windows are going to stay square with the building. So the doors and windows should open and shut freely like they are supposed to do. Other companies don't double reinforce. They just single reinforce well, it's not reinforced, it's just a single 2 by 4 on your window frames and your door frames, which means when they deliver the building and set it up, your doors and windows may or may not open and shut freely like they're supposed to, all right? But ours will. Again, double reinforced every third wall stud, okay? Now we're at the corners. Double reinforced, single, single, double, all the way around. Single reinforced at the bottom, double reinforced at the top. A lot of other companies don't double reinforce at the tops of the walls, but Graceland does, okay? At the tops of the walls, I want to point this out to you, we have this aluminum soffit ventilation system. It runs all along the sidewall here and all along the sidewall there for improved airflow and air circulation. And it works in conjunction with this screened-in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. Those 2 vent systems on the side and one up top work together to keep the building about 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot, humid summertime temperatures. Makes a big difference. The roof trusses, I want you to pay attention to how they're mounted. We use these metal hurricane clips. That gives us 150 mile an hour wind gust certification. Other companies just use plain old wood screws or nails to hold their roof trusses to the tops of their walls. And if a big enough gust of wind comes along, it could pull their roof right off, but ours are certified up to 150 miles. And now, starting in 2023, we've replaced the metal hurricane clips with metal hurricane screws, which are almost twice as strong as our metal hurricane clips. So we have a very good roof truss system and the way it's attached to the tops of the walls. Okay, roof truss is the big triangle as a standard roof truss would be. But what I want you to notice is the base of the roof truss rests right on top of the wall. You pay attention when you're shopping around and looking at other companies, and you'll notice some of them take that base of the roof truss and they raise it up higher so it does not actually rest on the top of the walls. It lets them use a smaller base, saves them money on plywood or lumber, but it doesn't give you as strong of a roof as ours, okay? The roof is standard OSB roof decking. On the outside is the metal. Between the metal and the decking is a moisture barrier, a tar paper, okay? That's your roof. The floors are 5/8" plywood, just like our walls are 5/8" plywood. Same thing here. It's tongue and groove, so they're interlocked slabs, and it's pressure treated. Walls and floors are pressure treated. Underneath the plywood floors are 2 by 6 floor joists. A lot of other companies use 2 by 4s for their floor joists. Graceland uses 2 by 6s. And like our wall studs, they are placed 16 inches apart down in the floor as well. 16-inch apart. 2 by 6 floor joists. Okay, so that's important for you to know. Other thing that I want to point out to you is we only use a premium grade of lumber. It costs more to buy and use premium grade of lumber, but it gives you a better building quality, all right? So this building is available on rent to own, or the cash price is always your lowest price. Rent to own is no credit check, And there's no penalty to pay it off early. Other companies get you in on rent to own, but then they penalize you if you want to pay it off early. Graceland does not do that. We have 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years on rent to own. That choice is up to you. Delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. After 50 miles, there is a mileage charge, okay? If you are interested in this building, what I want to encourage you to do, take a look at the video description. You can just message me on Facebook or hit me up, text message me, or call me on my business phone number, which I'll have listed in the video description, okay? If you have any questions, you know what to do. Hit me up. This is a repo, so I expect that it will sell relatively quickly. So hurry up and message me before it's gone. Aloha from the Ozarks.